As you're developing your application, doing any type of modifications or anything like that, there may come a time where you don't want to bounce back and forth between GitHub or VS Code or any other code editor that you're using, and you might just want to use the IDE built into AWS. So as we can see, it's called AWS Cloud9. So if we go to IDE here, we can go ahead and we can create a new IDE environment. So really what this is it's kind of like VS Code, but for the cloud. So I'm going to go ahead and I'm going to click Create Environment here. And with this environment, it's actually going to run on an EC2 instance. So we can essentially leave this all default, T2 micro, keep it in free tier, stuff like that. And then this is really important. So cost saving settings. Choose how long after no activity before your AWS Cloud9 environment instance shuts down. That means that if you're not using it, the EC2 instance that's running Cloud9 will essentially just shut down. That way it's just not running 24 hours a day. So I'm going to go ahead and I'm going to click Create Environment. Oop, we actually have to give our environment a name. So we'll say Cloud Skills Dev for a dev environment. We'll click Create Environment here. It's going to take a second to create this whole environment. And as we're waiting, if I open up CloudFormation here and I go to my stacks, I can see that the Cloud9 Cloud Skills Dev environment is currently in progress. So if you want to, kind of monitor that, you can right here. So let's just go ahead and go back to CodeStar and we'll wait for that to get created. And as we can see, our environment has been created right here. You might have to refresh your screen. You can see that the type is EC2, so Cloud9 is running in EC2. If I go ahead and I click Open IDE, we go ahead and give this a few moments here to get prepared. And as we can see, the IDE is now open. And like I said, it's very much like, VS Code, for example. You can just come in here, new file, and then start writing your code that way.